And I want to tell you about my uncle, Giuseppe Giovini, who came over from the old country. Well, when he came over, he wound up putting in for his IRS statement the first year, and they saw that his occupation said executive. And he said he made $38,000. And they said, well, wait a minute, this doesn't make any sense. How can you make $38,000 being executive? You see, maybe $138,000? So they say, Mr. Giovini says, come on in. So he puts his top coat and his hat on, and he comes in, and they said, Mr. Giovini, we're at our wit's end. He says, how is it that you can consider yourself an executive and make only $38,000 a year? He said, perhaps you didn't work here for the whole year. He said, no. He says, of course not. He says, I take a Saturday, Sunday off every week. He says, I take 2 weeks of vacation. He says, but it still doesn't make any sense. He says, what exactly is your position? He says, I'm a work in the Department of Sanitation in the sewers. He says, well, exactly what is your position? And he says, as proud as could be. He says, I'm a bottom man. He said, well, what does bottom man do? He said, I'm a scoop of the crap. He says, I'm a hand it to the middleman. He's a hand at the top of man, he throws it out. He says, then I'm a scoop of the crap. I'm a hand it to the middleman. He hands it to the top of man, he throws it out. I said, Mr. Giovini, he says, I'm sorry. He says, how in the world could you consider yourself an executive with a position like that? He said, that's easy. He says, I don't take no crap from nobody.